Yo, what's good, YouTube? This is Jay from TNJ, and welcome back to the LBSU Dynasty here on NCAA Basketball 10. We are here in Season 7 and a top 5 ranked team for the first time in this series. We are a special bunch here, and honestly, this could be probably the best team we've had. You can just already tell. And this season, we actually have our highest points per game scorer in this series in Solomon Teixeira, returning for his sophomore season, his junior season, averaging 30 points per game. He is just a monster this year. I don't know if there's any stopping him from being a National Player of the Year candidate. I think he's going to do it. We have not had a Conference Player of the Year at all in this series. I mean, at all. We have not had anybody there. And I think it would be an awesome thing for Solomon Teixeira, a big man out of all positions, to come out with a conference or a National Player of the Year. Because remember, in this dynasty, we've pretty much been a three-point shooting team. Even though Solomon Teixeira can shoot threes, that's not his bread and butter. It's inside. He just dominates. So we start this episode with the Maui Invitational, and we ended up beating Memphis in the first round. I showed that quick highlight. We actually dominated this game. Look at Solomon Teixeira. He went 16 of 18 from the field, 37 points, 12 rebounds, 5 blocks. Just amazing. Jonathan Heineke, the freshman, I love him. I just call him Tim Duncan. I mean, that's what the type of game he has. Just a Tim Duncan-esque type of game. And then our bench in that game had 0 points. That is incredible. Our starters dominated that game. Then we go up against Louisville, and Louisville is a very good team. Remember, we played them in the Final Four last year, and now we hop into the second half here, down by 1, 49-48. They are number 7 in the nation. We are number 5. Let's see who comes away with the second round in that Maui Invitational. So Louisville starts it out with a nice jump shot that time to take the 3-point lead now, and here's a drive to the lane, and that is going to be a foul. Now, Louisville does return the sophomore Marcus Veal. He was one of their best players last year. And remember him, he was a guy who put up about, I believe, 17 points in that Final Four game last year. So we'll see what he does in this one. So here in transition, here's Solomon Teixeira faking the 3, but passing it inside to Tyrus Danks, who gets ripped away. Here goes Louisville the other way, all the way to the basket. It's good. A 6-point lead here for Louisville with 10.5 to go. So here they are with this full court press. You know they like to do this, and it's thrown down. Steve Jenkins tomahawk jam. In transition, just throws it down. Oh my goodness, what a dunk that was. And Steve Jenkins gives them a little taste of their medicine. 57-51 now. And we're just trying to come back a little bit. So here's Tyrus Danks with the ball. He's not the best with handling the ball. He's more of just a catch-and-shoot guy. He works it inside to Michael Workman. A little post moves here, and he throws it up, and it's good. 57-53. Michael Workman, the senior point guard. I love that he gets to start. Here he is with the deep jump shot. That one is off. And here comes Louisville the other way. But here's a deflection by Workman. Teixeira playing heads-up basketball. It's good. It's now just a 2-point game off of the defense by Workman and Teixeira. So here is Louisville the other way. Veal drives to the basket. He does draw the foul on Steve Jenkins. And now it is 59-55. But here's a corner 3 by Danks. He gets going, and he knocks that one down. 6.5 to go. And Louisville is on top by 1. Here's a pass inside, but it's deflected by Danks. Workman goes the other way. 2-on-1. Danks gets the contact and cannot get it to go, but he goes to the free throw line looking to make it a tie ball game with this first one. The first free throw is good. Now Danks in his junior year is averaging about 18 points per game. Like I said, I picked him to be our leading scorer this year. He knocks down both, 60-59, but it looks like Solomon Teixeira is going to take that crown. So here we are playing some good defense that time. Here is Ray going the other way. The freshman passes it up to Danks. Danks just pulls up from 3. He's feeling it, 63-59. And now 6 minutes to go. Here is Steve Jenkins getting ripped away, and Heineke picks up the ball and then gets fouled by Thomas Spence. It's back to a 4-point game here, 5.5 to go. So here with his full court press, here's Teixeira open for three, and he pulls it up. Now, he can make a lot of those. In sim situations, he actually shoots like over, probably like close to 40% from three. And now here's a pass inside, 68-61. It's deflected but gathered and put back up and in. Louisville now down by 5. Starting to make a little run. Here's Veal in the post, and the lefty gets it to go. It's now a 3-point game, 68-65. 3 minutes left here. Looking for the pick is Workman. Heineke gets to the lane, and Workman throws it down. 70-65 for LBSU. It's now back down to a 3-point lead here, under 2 minutes left. There's a jump shot missed. Rebound by Workman. Here we go the other way. And let's see what he does. He goes all the way to the basket, but back out to Dinks. And it's off. Rebound by Louisville, going the other way. And now they have a chance to tie this game up or go down by 1. And Veal does hit the shot. It's now 70-69. Under a minute to go. Heineke in the post. He's getting double teamed. Back over to Teixeira. And it looks like they're trying to double team Teixeira as well. But back out to Danks. Danks is open for 3, and it's good. You double team Teixeira, we'll find the open man. It's Danks this time. It's now a 4-point game. And now here's Veal handling the ball, down by 4. And it's deflected. We play the passing lanes, and we do get the steal. And we will eventually go to the free throw line here. Solomon Teixeira averaging 31 a game. Only shooting 50% from the free throw line. I don't know what that's about. He knocks down the first, and the second is going to be good. 6-point game here, and we go on to win it here after that steal, seals in the free throws. And Long Beach State will move on to the championship. Remember last year we actually lost to Ohio State in the Maui Invitational. I believe it was the semifinals, and we end up going back into this tournament this season and going to the final. 77-69 ends up being the final score. Solomon Teixeira was excellent again. This time it was 22, 15, and 5. I mean, the stat lines that this guy puts up is amazing. But Tyrus Danks led us this game in scoring. He had 31. Michael Workman had 10, 2, and 3. A quiet game from him, but still very, very good, very sound, good defense. And then David Gill was the only guy to score off the bench. That's the second straight game our bench has pretty much had 0 impact. I'm not really sure what happened there, because when I was doing this game cast here, it showed that the bench had points. Then when I joined the game, they didn't. That was kind of weird. So now here we go into the championship. We will play Oklahoma State, another top 10 opponent in this tournament. I'm not sure how they do the seedings in the Maui Invitational, because we're all top 10 teams, but we're all seeded kind of weird. And now it's 5 versus 9. So we start out the second half here. I want to play some second half basketball in this episode. And here's a jump shot. Oklahoma State knocks it down. 10-point lead here. 15 minutes to go pretty much. Here's Jenkins, open 3, and he finally gets one to go. He can never hit that shot. Steve Jenkins is not the best free throw shooter. He's still in the 70s. But here's a drive to the lane, blocked by Teixeira, but they gather the rebound and get to the lane. And now it's 58-49. And now Oklahoma State doing some great things on offense, but here is a foul on Bob Small. Now, Bob Small is one of the best rated centers in this game today. Right now, he's at 86 overall. He's one of the best players in the nation. So Danks hits the 3 to make it a 4-point game now. Here Oklahoma State driving inside, and that is going to be a foul on Heineke. And now LBSU down by 6 points here. And the time has not really run off the clock here. It's been a couple bang-bang possessions. Here's a pass inside. Teixeira trying to work the post moves a little bit. He fakes twice. Pass out to Heineke, back out to Workman. Workman for 3, and it's good. He fell down to the floor. There was no contact on that one. Tried to sell it to the refs, but 60-57. So can we play some defense this time? Here is Oklahoma State. They're going to try to work it inside, and a great pass and a blown layup. And we play some lucky defense that time. And here we are working it into Teixeira again. A layup under the hoop. He misses, but puts it back up. It's blocked again. Back out to Danks. Danks for 3. It's good. Tie ball game. You can see we're already trying to work the ball into Teixeira quite a bit in this offense. And here's Heineke on the miss. Out to Workman. It's a mid-ranger, and he can't get that one to go. And you can just see our offense now is just working it inside out. It used to be outside in. Here's a post move that time, and that is good. Good move by that time by the shooting guard that trip down the court. And here's Workman getting to the lane. Back out Danks. Danks is on fire, and he nails it. 65-64. We take the 1-point lead here. 7.5 to go here in the championship game. But here is Workman guarding his man, and he gets off of his feet. I don't think the guy even pump faked that time. But here we go the other way. We do have an advantage. Workman's man is not guarding him. He's just going to pull up, and it's good. 67-66. So 6.5 to go. Here's Workman getting inside, and he has a layup right under the hoop. He could have passed it outside to Danks as well, but decided to take the easy 2 points. But here they go the other way. Workman can't get back on defense, and it's a foul and an and one. Workman had a couple of good possessions, then he gives up a bad foul. It's now 69 apiece. So here's a pass to the mid-range, and that is good. And Oklahoma State is right back on top here, 71-69. Here they are working it inside the post, and that time we didn't jump. Remember the last time we jumped and we kind of allowed a layup? That time we didn't jump because we didn't want to allow one. And now it's a 4-point lead, 73-69. So here's Teixeira in the post. He eventually works it back out. Workman open three, and it's good. Back to a 1-point deficit here. And now here we are down by 1. We do get the stop on offense. Here's Workman all the way, and the lefty gets it to go. 74-73 now. 2.5 to go. So here is LBSU. After a bad offensive possession, here's Oklahoma State. We're going to try to send the double team. They whip it all the way across the court, inside, and it's a foul on Workman. And Oklahoma State goes to the line. They nail both free throws, 75-74. But there is Gill off the bench, and that is good. He nails that one, up to a 2-point lead now for LBSU. But good defensive possession this time for Oklahoma State. Good pass inside. It's good. Under 2 minutes to go. It's a tie ball game. And now we fast forward under 30 seconds left. Nick Miles checks into the game. It looks like he's going to work for maybe the last shot here as the clock winds down. Let's get the clock as low as possible. And now we get it to 10 on the shot clock. Gets a pick from Teixeira. Nick Miles tries to get inside. Passes back out to Gill. He's open for three. And it rims around, and it's off. Rebounded by Small. And now 79-79. That's a good shot. I would have took that all day long. And now it's 6 seconds left. Oklahoma State works it up the court. This is going to be a shot. A fader from mid-range. It's good. Oklahoma wins the Maui Invitational Championship off of a buzzer beater and a fadeaway difficult shot away from the court. And that is good. And LBSU, for the second straight year, does not win the Maui Invitational. And we lose by buzzer beater. What a shot. Wow. Danks had 24 in this game. Michael Workman had 15 and 10. Solomon Teixeira was kind of held in check a little bit. And Oklahoma State out-rebounded us by 39-21. 18 rebound difference. And we still only lost by 2. I mean, that's how good this LBSU team is. If there's anything to take away from that loss, I mean, we had kind of a bad game, and we only lost by 2 to the number 9 team in the nation. I mean, if there's an encouraging sign there, that's it. You obviously don't want to lose, but we are 6-2 on the year, still number 5 in the country. We might drop down a little bit because of that loss, but we'll see. I'm looking forward to the rest of this season because I think we just might dominate, to be honest. That tournament kind of told me that I think this team is more dominant than we think they are. So let's get into non-conference play next episode. Let's finish that out and then hop into conference play. But next episode, I also want to get into the season 7 recruiting special. Now, I don't do this often because I used to do it back in season 1 and 2, but now I'm bringing it back because I have a big surprise for you guys. It's going to be a whole lot of fun. Hit subscribe, hit that like button, stay tuned. Let's get it. Let's go.
I'm about my pledge, I'm decked up on blue bills, and I won't stop until the cash pit look like fall leaves in a bag filled. Tell her out of my face if she coming with that bull. Quick to say my piece, I'm so after school special. She brainy, but them jeans looking like